we do not own anyone. We do not own anyone's love. It is given freely and can also be easily and freely taken
You gotta
away.
stop holding on, holding on.
What's up, you guys? I am doing something a little different. I am filming in my bed and not walking or in the car because I just thought of something, or actually, I listened to a podcast that said something that really resonated with me. So, if you guys are new here, hi, my name is Jane. I am healing from a breakup, and I have been consuming so much content to learn how to move on from a heartbreak and breakup. So, one of the videos that I watched today basically said that we are not owed anything. So, anybody at any given time can up and leave you because we are not entitled to anybody's love. And I don't know why, but like that really resonated with me, and it kind of flipped my whole perspective, I guess, on the breakup and my ex moving on so quickly. You know, I feel like I have been so focused on the pain and figuring out my part in everything and studying myself and just kind of coping as much as I can. And I don't know why that particular quote just like hit me today and just made me grateful, like I'm grateful for the time that I got to spend with my ex and that I got to experience his love for as long as I did. We were together for almost 2.5 years. And, you know, I'm just trying to look at it as being grateful and just, reminded that like no one owes us love but ourselves. We are the only ones who really owe it to ourselves to love ourselves. And although it is nice to have love and experience love from others, whether it's a romantic partner or, friendships or anything like that, like we do not own anyone. We do not own anyone's love. It is given freely and can also be easily and freely taken away. So that perspective has just really helped me to appreciate instead of dwell, I guess, on it being gone. And this whole experience has really been teaching me kind of law of detachment and just letting go of any kind of control. Remembering another quote that I used to say all the time that for whatever reason I just haven't been lately, and that's we don't chase, we attract. And I feel like I have been chasing a lot, especially in this relationship or this past relationship. And I know now going into the future not to do that. It's so unhealthy. And the more that you chase, the more that you kind of repel what is meant for you because you are exerting all this energy into something that wasn't really aligned, right? Like you had to force it. And I realized that I forced so much about me and my ex's relationship that now I'm just going with the flow and I'm not rushing into anything. I am truly just working on loving myself, doing mirror work, doing shadow work, and just discovering who I am as a person and giving myself a chance to experience new things, to get back into old things. Like I'm actually going skating here in very soon. And that's something that I haven't done pretty much for the entirety of my relationship with my ex, because I was guilty of wanting to spend all my time with him and neglecting the things that I used to do because I was so attached to this man and so addicted. And now I am building healthy boundaries for myself, discovering what it is that I would want my life to look like alone, with just me, myself, and I, so that if somebody does come along, I have created a foundation for myself that anyone else would simply add to. I want to make sure that I create a safe place, a safe space for me, and not allow that foundation to falter again in the next relationship or friendship or connection, whatever. And also, another update, I have decided to break up with my therapist. I'm just letting everything go at this point. No, because I don't know if I had shared this with you guys already, but I did find out that my work contract is not going to get renewed. So I have to find another project. Hopefully, I will get placed before the year ends or before the new year starts, so that there's no gap in between my employment. But just in preparation for potentially not having a job, I've decided to end my therapeutic relationship with my therapist. I really appreciate her time and her insight to all of pretty much everything that I have shared here on the internet. I just felt like the chemistry just wasn't really there. And I am really trying to practice identifying what is best for me. And again, letting go of anything that just doesn't really align. And so, this is just a new era of not settling, man. Like, I'm really proud of myself for how far I've come in these past going on 4 months now. And I'm just very eager to continue improving and sharing with you what I've been doing to improve and make it less about the relationship, because that's in the past now, and just moving forward and looking towards the future and where I want to, spend my time, and just really focus on healing, focus on myself, and leading with gratitude. And just giving myself a chance to get over this whole thing. So that was just something that I wanted to add today, just as a reminder, that no one owes us love except ourselves. Anybody can leave at any given moment. And don't chase. You will attract what's meant for you when you simply are in peace with yourself and don't feel the need to control, because I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions in life, is thinking that we have any kind of control. I do believe that we are responsible for our reality, but it's something that we co-create with the universe. So even then, you don't have full control of, your reality, at least in my opinion. I know that manifestation is like a huge topic and everything, but like, I think it's healthy to create goals and to really identify where it is, or to really identify what you want out of life. But once you have identified those things, then you just let it go to the universe and let the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, work its magic. And that's one of the hardest things I think I have struggled with is this feeling of not being in control, but realizing that like none of us really are, right? Like all we can really control is ourselves. And even then, sometimes we falter. But the more that we learn how to like manage our emotions and self-soothe and all that, that's kind of what I'm doing now. And I can see a shift. Like there's such a big shift after giving myself that space and that attention that I needed to govern myself. I've been really good at not checking social media, and I feel like that's another reason why it's been a lot better. So I'm proud of myself for that. I know that was a hot topic, and I did teeter back and forth between, justifying it and then finally giving it up. But happy to say that it's been a while since I've checked, and I plan to keep it that way. And I hope that the next update from me is just as great, is just as good. 11:11 on the timer. Wow. I think I'm on the right path. And I hope that I inspire anybody else who is still healing from their breakup, that, you can be grateful for the time that you have with your ex or anyone really. And I just appreciate anyone who received my stream of consciousness. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.